Welcome to day 11 of our video advent calendar, and I have my book and my ornament ready. We are going to go off and see what Lucy's been up to, and today I'm going to share one of my favorite cookie recipes. There's something about cookies in Christmas, and making cookies at Christmas seems to be so much more fun than the rest of the year, although I love making cookies anytime. But I have a few recipes that are my favorites, and this recipe I'm going to share with you today is one of my favorite Christmas recipes. So let's see what we have, what ornament we have first, and then we can get that on the tree. So let's see what we have in here. Oh, this is our Jamaica ornament. Now, one of the things I love to do is whenever we travel for vacation or at any time, I always like to get an ornament from the different places that we visit, and then we have them on the tree and they remind us of our different vacations. And Jamaica was a vacation we had a couple of years ago, and so we bought this really cute little Santa ornament to go on our tree from Jamaica. So it's a nice reminder of that vacation, and I'm going to go and put that on our tree now. And let's go see what Lucy's been up to today. So today Lucy is having some fun taking selfies on the phone. So today I thought I would make another one of our favorite holiday cookies. I don't know about you, but there's something about making Christmas cookies that is just warm and comforting. And so one of our favorites is the cranberry and orange shortbread, and it's always a firm favorite in our house. So I thought I'd make some today. So it's, again, very, very simple. Like everything I do, I like it to look good and taste good, but I like it to be easy as well. So I've got my butter and my icing sugar in my bowl here. I have my flour and my oranges ready. And so I'm just gonna mix up and beat up the butter and the sugar first. And then we can get going with our orange zest and our cranberries. With my butter and sugar all mixed up, I'm now going to just take some of the zest off oranges so I can add that to our mixture. So I've chopped my cranberries and I'm now going to add those in to my shortbread, and then it's going to be, I'm going to mix that all around. And the thing I find with shortbread is to not overbeat it, because when you overbeat cookies, they just don't turn out as well. So I try and make sure it's all mixed, but I don't overbeat it, because otherwise it will affect the finished cookie. So now I'm going to actually roll this into a log shape, because we're actually going to freeze this for about an hour so it hardens up, and then we're going to slice it, and that's how we're going to make our shortbread cookies. So now my dough has been in the freezer for just an hour, and you could do it in the refrigerator too, but I just got to leave it for longer. So I usually tend to leave it for kind of at least 4 hours in the fridge. But if you're using the freezer, you can obviously speed up the process. So I'm going to take the cling film off, and I'm going to get my knife, and now I'm just going to cut it into slices ready to go on the cookie sheet. So now I've cut my cookies into shapes. I'm just going to dip them in some sugar and then put them on the baking sheet ready for baking. And we're going to bake these at 350 for about 10 minutes. And basically we just want them to be golden around the edge. So I tend to, put my timer on for 5 to 7 minutes, and then I watch them those last few minutes just to make sure they don't cook too much. So these have just come out of the oven and they're still warm, so I'm just going to put a little bit of sugar on the top of each one. I don't know, there's something about sugar on shortbread, it works. And once I've put this on, they'll all get transferred to my cooling rack. And then I think it's time for me to make a nice cup of tea and try one out. So I'm going to finish off making these and enjoy an orange and cranberry shortbread with my tea, and I'll see you tomorrow on our next day of our advent calendar.